Good morning. It's good to see you. Looks like they're beautifying the front of the restaurant by putting in some frangipanis. I think it's a frangipani. Okay, something like.
Thank you.
It's dangerous work. The mighty pen jaws that once stood proudly on this intersection have started to come down. There's still a few towards one end of Jalan Raya, but all the decorations almost overnight seemingly from this corner have gone. I'd quite like to see them bring down one of these enormous pen jaws to see how they do it. It looks like it's returning back to the Ubud we used to know, which is a bit of a shame really. It was really quite pretty, wasn't it? I just found some men making preparations for something. Might be some kind of wedding, perhaps. Permisi Pak, apa ini untuk?
Itu ada upacara ngaben besok.
Apa upacara? Ya.
Ngaben.
Abeng.
Ngaben ya.
Saya bisa lihat?
Bisa.
Ya, terima kasih.
Ya.
Make it up. Selamat pagi Pak, saya bisa lihat. Thank you. Making preparations for a cremation. I haven't seen one. Will they have the cremation, you know, the fire in the kampong? I don't know. Selamat pagi, maaf, saya bisa lihat? Bisa. Ya, makasih banyak Pak, ya. Oh, upacara untuk cremation.
Ya.
Ya. Oh, maafkan saya ya.
Ya, oke, gak apa-apa.
Bapak orang mati bapak atau
ipar.
ipar.
Ya.
Oh.
Hi, we are on YouTube.
Yes. Sorry.
Hi.
You want to be on YouTube? Can I ask the person is the family member here?
Yeah.
And when did this happen?
She was died in 24th of November, Pak.
Apa ya?
24 November.
Enggak.
Meninggal.
22 November.
Sorry, 22nd of November.
22nd of November.
Yeah.
And the body of the person will be here? Do you make the cremation here?
She's already in the.
Already there. Yeah.
So before, she stayed in the hospital.
I see. And then you take from there and
Yeah.
bring here. And
Just this morning.
Just this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah. And when the ceremony is finished, where does she go?
Tomorrow they're starting with the big up ceremony.
Another ceremony tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow, and then the next of that, so. It's dance. Next of the 10 is have the finish of the cremation. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you for your help. Yeah.
Have a nice day.
You too. Makasih banyak Pak. Yeah, thank you. Makasih banyak Pak.
Ya.
Hello. I didn't want to hang around. There was a few more questions I wanted to ask, but it's not the right time, obviously. It's very, very generous of people to let me walk in at these types of times. You're just starting work? No? Mulai sekarang. Yeah. buka sekarang ya?
Iya, nanti dulu ya.
Dan berapa lama punya toko ini?
Oh, 4 hari pulang kampungnya.
Oh ya ya. Bagus.
Bagus, sehat.
Ya. And punya pisang.
Pisang.
And apa? Apa lagi?
Mangga.
Ah, mango.
Dragon, papaya.
Oh, banyak. Ya ya. And dari. Semua dari apa? Dari di mana? Hah? Bali.
Iya.
Kintamani.
Singaraja.
Kamu senang ya? Kamu senang orang. Siapa nama Anda?
Ini Dayu Biang sama saya Eka.
Eka.
Ya.
Makasih banyak Eka. Pagi Bu.
Ya, pagi.
Not ini.
And pasar morning like one may open like drink the shower like this. Big shower. It's garlic is this one. Put and red. You and open my dari.
Oh ya?
Yes.
Apa ini Bu? This is not canang sari.
No. This and Bali tipat.
Cipat.
Yeah.
Untuk apa?
Untuk ceremony.
Ceremony.
Yeah. It's ceremony and garlic.
Garlic.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, maaf. And semua di sini keluarga.
No. My friend like this.
Oh, friend, ya. Oke. Makasih banyak Bu ya.
Ya, sama-sama.
Eka.
Eka from Kintamani.
From Kintamani.
Biang from Persela, Bayang.
Maaf, dia dari mana? Persela.
Iya.
Di mana ini?
Payangan.
Payang. Oh, Gianyar. Okay. Makasih banyak ya. I pass these people every day now, and I don't know. They're just so friendly. They're just always willing to have a chat and let you know where they're from and what they're doing. It's great. One of my favourite types of people in the world are the eccentrics, particularly the eccentric expat. A couple of weeks prior to the borders closing for COVID, I was in Padang Bai, just sort of hanging out, having a good time, and I happened upon a very interesting man. He was highly intelligent, obviously, but he had this really quirky view of the world, and I found him completely entertaining on all levels. He invited me to dinner, and we had an enjoyable night. But his feet, he'd tattooed in flowers and vines, in brightly coloured toenails that he had put on himself. And he'd told me about this magnificent house he'd built just up on one of the headlands. And he disappeared. We had dinner and I lost contact with him. And I'd really like to find him again. And I was thinking the other night, you know, where I'd like to go on this upcoming tour of Bali, and what I might like to find and see. And I realised I'd really like to find this guy because he's so interesting, so much fun, and so unique in his outlook, and he brings a bit of colour. I think the eccentrics of the world bring a bit of colour to the palette of life, you know. So I've started formulating a plan. I'm going to get a picture of his feet, which I've taken, and I'm going to go door to door in Padang Bai in search of the flowerfoot man. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Even if we don't find him, there may be no happy ending to it. Even if we don't find him, I think it's a great way of you know, breaking the ice with people. Have you seen this man with the flowered feet? Good morning, sir. How are you? You have many chickens.
Chickens.
How much for 1 kilo ayam?
45.
45. Okay. And how many chickens in one day do you sell?
Hah?
Berapa ayam membeli satu hari?
50 kilo.
30 kilo. Wih. And dari mana?
Dari Jawa.
Jawa. Oh, And berapa lama tinggal di sini?
Hampir 5 tahun.
Apa?
5 tahun.
5 tahun.
Yes.
Ada istri anak-anak di sini?
Ya,
Ya. And berapa lama punya toko ini?
baru kalau ini.
Oh, baru ya. Bagus?
Nice.
You may have noticed at the beginning of some of my videos in the montage section, I show these manual fuel pumps. They're just great looking old things, and I like it. I like the fact that not everything here is automated. You know, you actually have to engage with the equipment. You can see things being made, people with hammer and chisel. There's people pumping fuel. It's not just a push of a button. With the automation of things, I think there becomes a disconnect between us and the world. You know, eventually we'll get to the point where we're just sitting in a chair in a virtual world and not engaging much. And yeah, I just think this simpler style of doing things is a much healthier way of going about life, you know. For those that come to Bali regularly, you've probably noticed the love of birds that the Balinese have, and this man sells quite a number of them. They look like little doves and little types of finches. I don't know where they get them from, whether they catch them. Selamat pagi.
Pagi.
Di mana? Dari di mana?
Dari Jawa.
Java.
Yeah.
Oh. Birds come from Java. There's some chickens down the bottom as well. One of the biggest difficulties I have in Asia is the animal situation. Although I do notice things are improving, but yeah, it's a little bit heart-wrenching sometimes. There's a dog, for example, that's chained up not far from my place, and it's chained up all day. It lives on a small mound of blue metal or stones, and it's a lovely dog, lovely nature, friendly. I've never seen it off the chain though, but there we are. It's not our place to judge, I guess. I don't know, is it? And berapa cuci punya?
Itu.
Ya.
Ya.
Berapa?
Di rumah 3.
3?
Ya.
Oh, okay.
Ada di luar lagi 4.
4 outside, yeah? 4.
Ya. Punya anak 3, Ibu.
Ya? 3?
Ya.
Oh,
Ini paling kecil ini, anak Ibu.
Ya, and
Yang cowok.
berapa tahun dia?
Ini?
Ya.
Udah 40 tahun.
This place here was once upon a time a place called Jazz Cafe, I guess about 10 years ago, and it was the sort of premier jazz venue, perhaps the only one in Ubud at the time. It's been closed about 8 years now, I guess, and it's now a plant-based vegan cafe. Sayuri Cafe. The Jazz Cafe here was a great release. Once a month I used to enjoy coming down and having a beer and having a dance. These things aren't so much of a need these days, but there's still a need occasionally. And there we go. Thanks very much for coming along. I'm actually quite excited about looking for the flowerfoot man down in Padang Bai in a couple of weeks. As always, I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do. Thanks very much for coming along. See you soon. Bye.